All right, we're exploring 18 questions that marketing should be asking sales. Hey, marketers have a tendency to assume they know what they're doing, and sales is on the front lines, actually speaking to your prospects. So get the gist from what they're dealing with, and it'll help you inform content and your strategy for your website. The seventh question: what's the hardest objection to overcome, and why do you think that is? We again make assumptions on what our sales folks are dealing with on the front lines. But if you can find out a little bit more about what they're actually dealing with in terms of objections, you may be surprised that they don't match what you think they are. So get the information from them and better inform content and create that content to help them overcome that objection. Jason?
Yeah, absolutely. Another question is that you want to ask your sales team is to list the key product and solutions differentiators that you have over your competitors. It's like if you're new at your position, or even if you've been there a while, you don't necessarily sit next to the sales team, so you can't hear them overcoming these objections. So it's good to sit with them to understand what those key objections are, like Chuck mentioned, but then they have to answer those with key differentiators. You can take that and insert that into content, into campaigns, into promotions, so that you're able to quickly overcome those, potentially before the sales team even has to object or overcome the objection on a sales call. So important to know what the differentiators are and how you're able to beat out your competition.
Yeah, and the last question today, what do your prospects think is the company's best attribute? We can sit and spin a company's time to market or cost benefits, et cetera, on the website. But if your sales folks are hearing something different from who they're talking to, it might be that you're a little off tune in terms of what you need to be saying. So find out from them what customers think of the company and how the products and solutions are positioned, so that you can better inform messaging.
Yeah, I think that's a great point. I think that sometimes we marketers will just assume that, this is how people are thinking about our company. And so we market accordingly. But if a sales team is on the front lines and they're hearing like, hey, I came to you guys because of this or because of that, and it's off of what your messaging is across your brand, then that'd be important to know, so you can either update your messaging or address or include those other things in your brand messaging. So it's important to know.